screen. So today we are going to learn about this keyword which says import. Currently you won't be able to see my screen, I know that. So today we are going to learn about this import button. See, this import allows you to take out other files that you have saved in your computer, other routines that you have in your computer, and you want them to become a part of your program. So you are going to use import for them. Just hold on for a moment. I've got a call from my mom. I need to pick it up. And as well. So what you can see on my screen right now is that we have opened idle shell. As I told you earlier, we are going to import turtle onto our Python. Importing means that some code that has already been made by someone and you want to make it a part of your program. So you would have to import that routine or that part of code. Now that part of code is represented by a name. Similarly, if you want to import the turtle into your Python so that you can draw shapes, you would have to, let's say, import it with the name of the turtle. So it has been saved as a turtle. So you are just simply going to write import turtle here, and you are going to import turtle onto your Python. First, you have done that. Now you need to set up your turtle and set up its shape. So what you are going to do is write turtle dot shape and then write its shape. The shape is going to be, let's say, turtle. So we are actually going to see a turtle for the turtle. Once I press enter, you would see that I have got this second window opened here, which says Python turtle graphics. What can you see on my screen right now? Can you see that small window which says Python turtle graphics and see a small turtle in the
Yes.
mid between? So this has been created because we wrote that code. If we had not written that code, this would not have appeared here. Do you want me to show it that to you again? How we did it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's close Python completely. Open the Python as a new file once again. Once it has opened, currently you can see is there is only one Python file that I have opened. There are not two. So now I'm going to write import space turtle. So the turtle is going to be imported. Still, you would see that there is only one file because we have not explained how the turtle would be. So we are going to write another chunk of code here, which says turtle dot shape and then write its name. What shape do we want? We want the turtle to look like a turtle. So that's why we are going to write turtle here and press enter. Now you would see that I have got two files here. This file, which is the idle shell, and this other file, which is the Python turtle.
Teacher, I cannot see your screen.
Yeah, maybe I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so now you would be able to see my screen. Now you have got this window and this window as well. So now you have got two windows. One window is for Python shell and the other window is for the Python turtle graphics. The next step that you take is set up your turtle graphics window. So I'm going to open them side by side and I'm going to write a code here which is used to set up the turtle. If you see, this code is that you have to write turtle dot setup. So we are going to write turtle dot setup. So this will help us set the type of the turtle, and you can see that it is giving us some suggestions what we can do. We can give some width, comma, we can give some height, and we can tell the starting position. Okay, so if we want a turtle to move somewhere on the screen, we can help us through that. Let me open that turtle window here. And what you would see here is, let's say that I type 500 comma 500. So that is going to be its position. First two parts, they tell the size of this window. The next two parts, they tell where your turtle should be. So by adding this code, what I'm going to do when I press enter, the things are going to change a little. things have now changed to this. As you can see that the window has got smaller and our turtle has got to some position. Similarly, if I change this whole code, let's say that I copy it. Okay, I'm really sorry everyone, the internet had stopped, so that's where the problem came. So let me know if you guys can see my screen at the moment. I hope that you can't. Okay. So let me share my screen with you once again. Now I hope that you can see my screen. So this is something that we need to keep open and this is something that we need to keep open. So the second time, let's say that we change the height. So what we need to do here is in this one, we need to first uh, tell how wide this window is going to be, how wide, and the second one, the second number would tell how high it needs to be. So this is width and this is height. Currently you see a screen, you see a window which is 500 versus 500 pixels. So 500 is its width and 500 is its height. So let's say that I change this number to 1000 and let's see what happens. You can see that its width has now increased. Now you have more space for your character to appear here. Similarly, what you can do is now start doing the further part of it. And the further part of it basically includes everything related to drawing shapes here. So in order to learn to draw shapes, what you need to do is remember that you need to tell where this color would be. You need to tell what the color should be, what are the colors that you are going to use, and you are going to tell that how to write colors or how to give colors. So this is kind of a very important lesson for you to learn about how to use colors here in this kind of a kind of scenario. How do you use color? So this is a chunk of code that I am going to write. So what I have written here so far is turtle screen and its background color to be blue. And once I press enter, you would see the changes here in this turtle. Similarly, I hope that you can't see
Teacher,
my...
turtle. I cannot see a turtle.
Yes, now you can see it. So as you can see that once I told this turtle screen to be blue, it has turned into blue. But let's say that if I copy this code once again and try to write red instead of blue, what would happen? It's going to turn into red. And similarly, if I ask this code to be yellow, it's going to turn into yellow. But let's say
Teacher,
that
how
if I...
do you change the color of the turtle?
Sorry?
How do we change the color of the turtle?
How do we change the color of the turtle? That we can do by using turtle setup. The same thing. We can write color here to add color to this turtle. When you say that turtle setup, that basically helps you to set up this turtle, or help you to set up this shape. Turtle shape is basically the code that you use. But you see when I write pink here, it turns into a different color. Similarly, I can write a different color also, let's say purple, and it would turn into that color. So we can use a lot of these colors, and some of the times when we can't use these colors, we can give these colors code. Well, let's say that if we want to print the red color, if we want to print the red color, if we want to print the red color, so red color is like FF00.
Sir,
Yes.
I have a question. Why can't we erase our previous writing when we have this red error?
Sorry.
Why can't we erase our previous writing when we have the red error, like the red error on your screen?
Yes.
Why can't we do that?
Yes, we actually can. We can't do that. The reason we can't do that is because we are currently working on idle shell. Idle shell basically works like an interpreter. It does not work like a compiler. A compiler, like when we create a new file from here, that file is created in the compiler mode. Compiler mode would mean that you can change the code whenever you want, but this is kind of an interpreter mode. Interpreter mode is just like the calculator that you use. The random calculator that you would use, let's say that if you type in 25 plus 39 there, you would not be able to change the numbers after you have got the results. So that is, this mode is called interpreter mode. So it turns, or it works according to one line at a time. So it works line by line. So this is what it is. So that is why we can't change it. Now, if you will go here, you would see that why do we need to have, yes,
Teacher, can we change the background to 2 colors?
to two different colors? No, we can't do that.
Oh, okay.
We can't have a background which has two different colors. But what we can do is, let me show you. There is a color mode which is called RGB color mode. Which color mode? RGB. Let me write it here. Hope that you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
So this color mode is called, there is a new color mode that we have, that is RGB. We call it RGB. What is meant by RGB? What is meant by R? Can someone tell me?
I don't know.
It means red. So what does G means? Who can tell that now?
Green.
Green.
And what does B means?
Blue.
Blue. So these are the three colors that can help you to make many other colors. Like you mix a little of red, you mix a little of blue, you would get some kind of purple color. You mix a little part of red and you mix a little part of green, so you are going to get a little brownish or little orangish sort of colors. Similarly, you mix a little blue and a little green, you are going to get somewhere like a yellow color. So all these colors can be made by using these colors. But we need to remember that all these colors, they have their intensity level. Any darker colors or lesser colors. So these colors can be intense from 0 till 255. Similarly, green color can be from 0 to 255, and blue color can also be from 0 to 255. Now, if we have to mix these colors, what we need to do is, let's say, do not mix the full red, mix a lighter shade of red by keeping red to 100 instead of 255. 255 means extreme red color, like the color of shirt currently Ayad is wearing. Yes. And yellow would be the color of the shirt that Ibrahim is currently wearing. That would be extreme red and extreme yellow colors. Similarly, if you would look at, let's say, the wall behind yourselves, you would see that they are kind of lighter in colors. They do not have very dark colors. So why they do not have very dark colors is also a reason that we keep their intensity a little less. They have colors, but those colors are like very, very less intense. So I will show you how different colors would work. Remember that when you are going to write this kind of code for the let's say that when you have to write this code in terms of the same code, turtle screen background color, you have to use it with some color codes. So you always have to write it as R, G, and B. So first you would have to write a color for the red. How much of the red color do you want to use? Let's say that you want to use the full red color and you don't want to use the green color. So you're going to put 0 here instead. And you want to use the full blue color. So you're going to put 255. Press enter. Still it says that we have a bad color sequence. The reason behind that is we have not yet programmed our turtle to work according to these kind of colors. It would work pretty fine if you are using colors with, say, when you name those colors like red, green, blue, purple, something like that. but you can't mix colors in this Python turtle right now. I will show you how to mix these colors in Python turtle, and that would be tomorrow. So that is one thing. After that, what you need to learn about next thing is that how do we change the colors according to hexadecimal systems and all that. But as I told you right now that you would not be able to use these colors in that way. But if I, let's say, close it, open the Python shell again, write a few of these code lines once again, we would be able to turn our turtle into kind of a portion where you can mix colors according to your choice. So again, we are going to write with the same concepts again, start with the same things, write import, and then write turtle. Who is using Python right now with me?
I am using my tab, so
Me
I
too.
Good, very good, everyone. So import turtle. After that, what do you have to do? Decide the turtle shape. You're going to write turtle dot shape, and then tell the turtle shape. So let's say that you want it to be look like turtle. Set turtle shape to shape with given name. Return current shape name and all. So currently use it as turtle. Just close this bracket and press enter. Now you would see that you have got a turtle shape here. I will just put it on this side of the screen and put my code on this other side of the screen. Now the next thing that you can learn is that how to turn this, let's say, shape according to a certain size. So let's say that we do that also, and for that we are going to write turtle dot setup and tell its size. Let's say 800 pixels wide, and I would want it to be 400 pixels high. So first one is the width and second one is the height. When I press enter, you are going to see that it changes its dimensions in terms of width and height. It changes itself a little. Okay. So one thing after that, we go towards how to set up the background color here. So for that, we are going to first write the code for the background color. So the code for background color can be written like that. Let me show that to you again. Here it is. Turtle dot shape, turtle dot screen dot bgcolor, which means the background color, and then write the color. So you can write turtle dot screen, two brackets. These brackets are not going to do anything. See, just close them. Then write bg color, start the bracket, and this bracket you are going to tell the color that you want for your turtle screen, and then press enter. So currently it says that we have missed something. Yes, the something that we have missed was there needs to be a space before the word screen. You're going to add a space here like that, and then press enter. Most recent call last line 1 in module turtle.screen.bgcolor. Turtle has no attributes. Screen, did you mean screen? Okay. Another mistake that we have made is that we have need to use the screen and a capital S. And now you would see that the turtle screen color has changed. Now, how to change our patterns to accept the colors that we can use with the numbers? For that, this is the code that we need to use. It's all the same. All you need to write is the color mode. So we are going to write this first. Change the BG color to color only. And instead of color, write color mode. And then use this color mode as 255. Now press enter. Again, it says that we have to, let's say.
Sir,
Yes.
how do you open the turtle graphics?
How do we open what?
How do you open the turtle graphics?
So how do you open it? So in order to open it, you need to first these two commands only. Once you do that, they are going to be opened. Now I have chose the color mode to be
But
255.
how do you open?
How do we open it? You need to write these first two statements, press enter, it's going to open. If you would write these first two lines in the idle shell directly, it would open that turtle window for you. And now you can see that with the BG color that we were previously using, we can change these colors now. Let's say the red to be 40, the green to be 40, and the blue to be 250. So we would have a different color now. The color has changed a little. So let's say that you can change it to another color as well by adding 250 here. And the color is now changing according to your needs. So this is it from our today's lesson. This code is about 4 to 5 statements. Let me write those statements here for you again so that you can easily comprehend them. I will start explaining them once again from the top. The first statement that you need to learn is the import one. You are going to use import turtle at the first place. Yes, you need to use import turtle at the first place, press enter, and it's going to import the turtle files here in your computer. The next thing that you are going to do is define a shape for the turtle, and then you are going to write turtle dot shape, and then tell that I want a turtle to be here, and press enter. Now you have opened this second turtle window. Now you can write the next code. The next code is about the setup. So you can write turtle dot setup, and then set up your turtle by 500 comma 200, let's say, just to see how the size changes. And now when you would go towards it, you would see that its size has changed a little. The next thing that you need to learn about is how to set the background color of the turtle. So for that, first you are going to write turtle dot screen dot color mode, and change your color mode to 255. Sorry, I have misspelled the turtle here. So you need to be very careful also. I have just misspelled the turtle. So I will write it like that. And the color mode has now changed. I can use the same code, but just change this color mode to BG color to change the background color of my turtle. So today we are going to make it, let's say, yellow. So in order to make it yellow, you need to turn red 0, green 255, and blue 255. Once you do that, you would see that your turtle window has turned into some cyanish color. And if you want to make it, let's say, purple, so in order to make it purple, you need to turn the green one to 0, and use extreme red and extreme blue colors, and that would turn into something purple. Similarly, if you would reduce this red color more, this purple is going to be more towards the red side. Let's say if I use 100 here, so it's going to be somewhere like that. A little more purplish color is there. Similarly, you can make it to, let's say, 150. And the color is again going to change. So this is for your practice today. What you have to do is do this part, right? This 1, 2, 3, 4 code lines, and then try to create as much of the colors through these combinations as you can. Remember, the first position is for the red color, the second position is for the green color, the third position is for the blue color, and you have to mix these colors with their intensities. The lowest intensity is 0 and the maximum intensity is 255. So you need to keep these colors between 0 and 255 actually. Right? Anything that you guys want to ask today?
No.
Thank you so